Greetings, petrolheads, my name is Tom, you're on my gaming channel, and it's time for another episode of Automation, the car company tycoon game. So today I'm going to be building another custom build. It is going to be a Grand Touring car in, more of an Aston Martin Vanquish kind of style, not like the crazy high performance Ferrari F12. And of course we're gonna choose this body shell because it's just perfect for it. It's a coupe, it's got a big engine bay, it's very well suited for being rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, depending on what we actually want to do with this car. But I think I want to make it rear-wheel drive, because that's just more fun, isn't it? And this is gonna be more like that. Yeah, okay, good. So we're gonna make it. Now this is gonna be a very expensive car, so I wouldn't be surprised if we made it. So it would be probably a pretty reasonable decision to make it carbon fiber. Because it is just the best material out there currently, or at least apart from, super fancy stuff like Pagani's Carbotanium, whatever it's called. I'm actually interested, just because I'd like to know it, if it would actually be, well, not possible, but more like viable to build a car from titanium. I mean, it would obviously be even more expensive, or at least probably more expensive than carbon fiber, but would it be possible? Would it be viable? Would it give any benefits? I don't know. Similarly, I don't know. Well, actually I do have kind of an idea of what I want to do with those headlights. What kind of headlights I want here. And actually I'm going to start with some indicators. And turn this one around. Please just stay in place. Don't move all the way away from me. And then we're gonna get another one of these guys in here. Like so. Oh, come on. You get the idea, like it's the thickest here, and it makes a little bit of a curve, and it gets thinner and thinner as it goes on. That is kind of what I want to achieve here. And to make that, I think I'm also gonna do one more here. Okay, now that's gonna be one part. Then how do we want the basic outer shape to be? Whoa, as you can see, I have a lot more mods now, because that's I downloaded some more of the old mods that weren't really contained in the mod pack beforehand, but you know, I want to have as many fixtures as possible. But this actually did surprise me. How many, just how many there are. Let's put this like down here instead, so we don't generate a hole in this pretty beautiful body. And we wanna kind of please let me put it down somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, I still don't fully know how we want to tackle these headlights. I think we want to make them flow like this. In this general direction. Oh. So that is... Oh, we can... That's fine. We can just do this and clone that. Clone that one. And be fine. And then make one that is parallel to the first to the first indicator, more or less. And this is gonna go across. Oh, well, okay, whatever. Let's put this. Excuse me, can you please not punch a hole into this body shell? Okay. It still does. It's barely visible, so it's fine. So now, where do we put this so that we can connect these two parts? Like so. Okay. Further down? Oh, tell you what, let's make this just a little bit shorter. Just to avoid any further complications. Why the hell you gotta make things so complicated? Yeah, that's a good question, Everlevin. I've asked that question, well, mainly myself, a couple of hundreds of times probably already. But you know, if I'm gonna be asking the question myself, then who's supposed to give me the answer? Anyway. We are basically done with the outer shape of the headlights. So we are going to fill this. We are going to put the headlight in here right now. And there is that. Now we can clone this, make it a little bit thicker even. Maybe not. Maybe do two fixtures. It's probably for the best. Actually, what if we do this? And then this And then this. Okay. There's that section taken care of. Then we can clone it. That's a little bit of a shame. This is totally fine. But what do we do about this area over here? Oh, I know what we do. Is we do this. And this. So now we have some pretty damn aggressive headlights, where we can also put in some indicators like here. Come on. Yes. And then of course some actual headlamps. Good. Now comes the a little bit easier part. Holy crap. It looks like those are a little bit more fixtures than they actually are. Because it says, you know, the name above the most new ones of them. Or most of them made by Norman Vauxhall. And actually, I salute you, Norman Vauxhall. I like your stuff. You're a good guy, and you're also a really good player in all the competitions that you enter and whatnot. Wait a minute. We do have this lip right. Do we have the same lip in there twice? Apparently, yeah. Well, okay. So what was I about to do? Vents. What kind of vents do we want on here? So as you can see, he took some vents that were already in the game and made them chrome or plastic, which I find is pretty cool. As of right now, what do I want here? I want, first of all, one of you. It's pretty tough to find the fixtures that I'm looking for now. Where's this one without the chrome? There it is. What else do we want here? I can't decide. We wanna try this on for size. No, I don't think that looks very good. This looks better. Sure, and then a lip for some stability while cornering. Also known by some of you as downforce. I know that's not exactly the same thing, but that's what downforce does usually. Just it gives you more stability. Come on. Oh, not here. I want you there. Then a little bit thinner. And then across the entire front, please. If at all possible. It's not possible though, apparently. So let us put some LED fog lights in the overlappings of these vent, of the grill and the vent. And then we're done with the front end pretty much. Oh, those were the wrong ones, but we can easily wait. What is causing this? Why is this red now in here? I don't know. Maybe that's new, maybe that's a bug that I caused with something. Maybe it has to do with this. This is the headlight fixture, isn't it? Alrighty. I think I improved the placement a little bit. Okay, now what do? We put some door handles on, I would say, because those are gonna come in very handy if you want to drive. And then what do we do about the rear end? I have a little bit of an idea what I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to create it just the way I imagine it though. Because what I'm thinking is something similar to what we did with these indicators, with those white indicators at the start of this episode, only with red taillights. So this is gonna be a pretty tough job to make that. But I'm gonna try. And between those, I'm gonna put some chrome grille, one chrome grille at least, and I don't know which one. Wait a minute. This one looks fine actually, and you know what? There we go. And oh, not this one. Or which one do we have up front? The other one, yeah, that one. Right there. And of course we need a ton of these now. And let's actually start with that part. And what you definitely need to make sure though is that all of these are the same width. Because otherwise it's gonna look a little bit funky. And this one needs to be just a little bit, yeah, That is that. And no, evidently this is not gonna work out the way I want it to. So this one needs to be longer. Alrighty then. Just be patient with me, please. Stick with me. And this gives me the opportunity to talk about something that I feel like I haven't been talking about for a while. How are things going? Currently, we seem to be... I don't want to call it a slump, because it's not really a slump, but my growth recently has pretty much decreased, and I don't really know why. Are my videos worse recently, or are there just less new subscribers? I've gotten a lot of unsubs recently, which again is probably bothering me more than it should be. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are my videos now worse than before, or is it just that maybe do I have some actual great competition now, that, you know, somebody who's doing things better than me, somebody who's uploading automation more frequently than me, or somebody who's just, you know, overall better at making this whole YouTube shenanigan, and you unsubbed to me for subbing to them instead? I don't know. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what's happening. Or is it just that, you know, a friend of mine told me that YouTube automatically deletes inactive profiles. So if some of my former subscribers turn out to be very inactive, it would delete their account, and therefore it would also count as an unsub. I don't know what happened, but I'm still pretty content with where I'm at, really. It's not even been a year, and I'm already at 600 subs, so that's really great for me personally. It's more than I had expected, definitely. But yeah, anyway, how's this looking so far? Okay, and I think now is the time where we drag one of these across the entire length here. And then do this. And then clone this one down here. And for that matter, get another one of those over here. Good. Still not happy with this section though. What are we gonna do now about that? What if we just... What if we just do this? And then... try and cover that with one more of those. Nope. Yes. Okay. So there is that. I think it's better now than it was just a second ago. For that reason, we're gonna do a little, like, because this episode has been really damn in depth in terms of design already. I think we're gonna keep it simple for the rest of this car. Therefore, you know what, let's move this to the middle, then give this thing a very nice and wide one of these. Stretch it over here. And then give it a diffuser right in the center. Actually, we might want to even delete this grill and only give it the diffuser. I don't know if it's a wise idea to have a diffuser and a lip on this car aesthetically. I know that in practice it wouldn't even make sense to have a lip underneath your diffuser. But, you know, if it's gonna look cool, I'll do it. So let's give this thing some exhausts. Have another grill. Run around this like so. And then we're gonna add a wing. I don't know which one yet, probably one of these. No, actually, I think for this body there's really only one wing that looks awesome, and there's this one. It just fits best, I think. Okay, let's get over here. We paint it. Which color do we want? No, not gray. Not black, actually. It's dark red, maybe. Orange. Orange. Blue. Dark blue. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Rear-wheel drive. And let's go to the engine. I'm gonna give this thing a big V8, and it's gonna be naturally aspirated, and it's gonna be modern OHV. Even though for comfort's sake, it would be better to give it an inline 6, but we just recently had a and then a big inline 6 in a luxury car that I made. So I'm gonna go with this for now. 105 times 101, that's 7 liters. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Forged steel, titanium, and lightweight forged, or just regular forged? Lightweight forged, because fuck it, why not? Yeah. Let's give it about 45 cam profile. Naturally aspirated. VVT, yes. Turbos, no. Direct injection, yes. Performance intake, yes. No, just single for now. 13.5, 85 ignition timing, I think, and then about 6,500 RPM limit, because we're not gonna rev this thing out very high, I think. .491 horsepower is definitely less than I had in mind when I was about to create this car. So let's actually go ahead and change it the easy way. Actually 5 valves, because, you know, for AMW, which is my virtual brand, 5 valves per cylinder have been around for, you know, for ages. So this is our traditional engine head setup, if you will. We almost always use 5 valves per cylinder. And yeah, that is 555, which is still not all that much. Still less than I would be expecting this thing to make. Let me do this, 572. So in that case, I mean, we do have 5 valves per cylinder now. We can drive this thing higher. How high? Okay, now we have a little bit of valve float. 7,300 seems like a pretty good number. 7,300 RPM. 7,300 horsepower would also be a pretty great number, I think. 6,800. At 6,800 we make our max power. And $622. Okay, 622 horsepower, 749 newton meters. Let's listen to this thing. Alrighty then, so ready to put this into the car. A double clutch system is pretty much standard for today's GT cars. There's not really any that I can recall that doesn't have some sort of paddle shifters, and since a normal automatic gearbox in this game is shifting just ridiculously slowly, I think double clutch is the way to go here. It's gonna give us a lot of comfort capabilities, and of course we can always say that the double clutch gearbox also has an automatic mode for those who don't want to shift themselves with the pedals. So there is the rims. We're gonna put it on sports tires, and probably like 265s, 275s up front, and then 275s, yeah, and then 325s rear, yeah, should be okay. Alloy wheels. No, let's go for magnesium because it's a little bit more prestigious. Carbon ceramic brakes, 6 pistons up front. Really big size, and then 4 pistons rear, and about 325 millimeters, I guess, will be enough. Fully clad. More downforce up front than on the rear end, and then a lot less cooling, but also leave some for the brakes. We're gonna want more aero quality, because otherwise we're probably not gonna be able to achieve the top speeds that we would like to achieve. Luxury interior, luxury infotainment, all driver aids, advanced safety is pretty much part for a course. Active sport will also give us a pretty decent comfort rating, average at least, and that's better than on many sports cars, you know. I'm gonna go for a comfort preset here on the suspension, because this is not a you know, a full-on supercar, track ready and all that. So it does still make 61.4 sportiness, so it's not to be underestimated. 4.1 seconds from 0 to 100, being a rear-wheel drive car. It's pretty good. Quarter mile will take just 11.25 seconds, and that is definitely at least on par with the Aston Martin Vanquish, if not faster. I don't know by how fast it does the quarter mile, but what I'm saying is this car is definitely not slower. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.